Happy Monday, everyone. Today I have a guest, Minna from Movement Makers, right? Okay, so I want to introduce about Minna a little bit. She's a mom of two boys, 2 years old and 4 years old. Hey, Gavin. And she's a wife, and then she's an entrepreneur. She was an ex-soft engineer in Silicon Valley. Now her husband and Cliff and her run a successful business. Sorry. Successful real estate investing, property management business, as well as a boutique in with lakefront. Okay. I feel like I shouldn't be reading, sorry. Okay, so as well as a boutique inn with lakefront, guest rooms, restaurants, and pub in Muskoka, Ontario. Have you ever been to Muskoka, Ontario? I've been there. It's so amazing. There she is. Okay, so today, hello, Tessa Marie. Hello, Munohara-san. And hi, Minna. I'll bring you in a minute. All right, there you go. There you go. I'll find her. There, Minna. I'll send you invite.
Here she comes. Today, I want to share about the story. She wants to share the story of buying the inn, and 1 month before pandemic started, right? And her story of running into her business. Good morning, Minna.
Good morning.
Hi, thank you for coming.
Can you hear me okay?
Oh, perfect. Perfect. How, okay, first I have to ask, is it cold up there?
Today the temperature is okay. It's minus 10 degrees and the snow is building up.
Ooh, oh yeah, it's the same
So
as
we
here.
have to plow our way through to get the kids to school today.
I know, joy of living Canada, right?
Oh, still getting used to.
Get used to. I know, I'm the same way. So, well, I want to hear your stories. Like it's so interesting. I saw you and on Evan's IG live. And then I just like, oh no, I want to talk with her more. I want to hear her story. Your story was super impressive.
Oh,
and
thank you.
encouraging too, right? Because you bought a inn a month before pandemic.
Yeah.
Right?
Wasn't in the plan.
I know we all didn't plan that, right? Yeah. And then like challenging running in. Like I wanted just you to share stories, not much me talking because your story is amazing. And I'm sure your stories will encourage so many people. So I want to hear from you, Minna. Like why you decided to, I just want to have a quick question. Why you decided to, buy in? Like just share the story for us, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I find a lot of my life decisions wasn't in my plan. But always when there's opportunity come, I just, if I know I want it, I would go for it and then figure out how to do it. So for this we had other business in the area is related with real estate. And when this income for sale, we know is because my mother-in-law is local in Muskoka. She lives in so we know that it's a property that has been, the main building is built in 1870s and it has lots of history. It was a private residence of Judge Mahaffey, which is the first district judge in Muskoka area. So it's like a well-known property. And then we also know that the people in the community really like this place. It wasn't being taken care of for the last few years. And I think that's why the previous owner want to sell it. we know there's a lot of opportunity, and I think mainly it's the things that, how people like this property, how people's story in this property that really draws us in. And then on top of, a good location, we're right by Muskoka River, that, where most people come to Muskoka for the, in the summer for the, water activity. So we know there's lots of potential. And I think also aligns with what fits for my husband and my personality. We like to connect with people, and the inn seems to be an opportunity that we can, invite people in and know more people. So we got it. But it was funny when we thought about buying it. I thought, I was very naive at that time. I thought it's the same as our other business, which just, rent the room out. I don't know. There's so many things you need to do, booking system, front desk agent, check in, check out, and what's the time of the front office, just so many things. But I thought it's just the same. So my husband did ask me at that time, said, hey, Minna, did you think through? Like, is this what you really want? And I was like, yeah, for sure. It's the same. Like, let's just rent some rooms. It's the same as what we did before. Yeah. So he thought I thought through, but I didn't know what we were getting into it. So we just bought this property, and we closed the deal in February 2020. Okay. And then March, and we hired people. A good thing at that time, we only hired our front desk agent because we want to do some work before we open the inn. Okay. And then March it happened. I was like, what does this mean? It's already we don't know. Like a lot of things we need to do for the first year, and then on top of the pandemic, what does this mean? How does it change? But anyway, we just whatever we need to do, just because we can't just declare, say, oh, this is such a mistake, 1 month after we bought it, say this is such a mistake, and then just focus on the mistake, right? Actually, in the year when we started to run it was a blessing. One side is, hospitality is really hit hard last year, but on the other side, Muskoka is such a special location that we still get people in the summer. So it was blessing on the other side as well, that it wasn't too bad for this location. Yeah.
Okay, so you had people we had a lockdown for 3 months, and after that, it just opened up the business just slowly and small scale. So you already had people because it was a season, right? You had tourists came in.
We were taking it really slow. I think at first we in total we have 20 rooms here, and
20 rooms. Okay.
Yeah, of course we didn't open restaurant and pub there because our first phase we want to get the guest rooms ready. Yeah. So we renovated all the rooms, like new carpet, new painting, and then when we bought this place, they still have those, those TV 20 years ago have this really bulk bag.
Yeah.
They still
have some
have
back,
those.
right? Not the flat ones.
Yeah. It was so heavy to move, so we changed it into all flat TV, brought it to the modern standard, put Netflix on, so all these things. Yeah,
that's a lot of work.
Yeah, we only at first we only opened 3 rooms, and then it was.
I would imagine.
Yeah, and then we add 5 more rooms after we finish it, and then we add another 5 more rooms. It's constant. I think last year it was constant because kind of walking on your tippy toe, because we are, it always seems we are on a deadline that, we want to get those rooms ready because there's guest booking, and then whether you'll be ready, and maybe last minute there was like my husband is still painting rooms the second day the guest is coming.
That's for real. I love that. Your husband's painting room, and you're just like, okay, tomorrow. This room is gonna be rented. That's so real. I love that. I love that. Wow, I love that. And then you guys also doing, I know you hire somebody do the renovation, but you guys, you and husband also doing the job, right? Like renovating and doing this and that, as well as you just running your in too.
We be prior to
Yeah.
so we were in your how do you say, in your poster you mentioned, my husband and I both were software engineers. We worked in
Yeah,
Silicon Valley for many years.
that's right.
So
Yeah.
this is not this is
No,
never what we thought we will get into.
no.
So we before we were doing real estate investing, but it's more passive. So I would look after work with the property manager in my after work. You know, if there are things we need to arrange, and then we usually hire a contractor to do the
Yep.
work. Is all on demand.
Yeah,
My
I would
husband
imagine.
wasn't doing the real, you know, the handyman work before,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's quite different, right? So he's
It
a
is.
software architect in Google, and to right now, you know, it's quite a different life.
It
We did
is.
hire our I think after we moved back, we because of that many work we need, so we did set up our own team, but it wasn't really always, you know, we know, oh, we're gonna hire 4 people or what. Is usually based on, you know, now we see the need that we need to hire 1 people, and then we just, you know, publish ad and then interview people and then bring more people in. So it's more based on the need. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like the way you guys just starting to operate the business. Just start little
Yeah.
and then just see what's happened and bring more. The
Yeah.
same as a guest, right? Open up 3 rooms and then 5 rooms, see what's happened, right? But I'm just wondering, have you ever, you and husband had a moment? Because he used to work for Google. You guys live in, it's, you know, it's at the Silicon Valley. And then like,
Yeah.
it's like for us, it's like, whoa, it's a dream job. And then you work as, what is called like, sorry, I'm not, ex, so engineer, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, software engineer, right? And then, you know, when all day long, you're just running around for the hotels. And at the end of the day, you guys just like wondering why we left.
What? Yeah. Yeah.
Do you guys have a moment too? Or like
Um,
it have a moment and then just like, you know what? No, it was okay.
yes,
That's impressive. Who quit
I,
Google?
yes, I think my husband is still asked the question, like because for him is still fresh. He quit last year, August, and like it's still kind of the almost 6 months already. So
Okay.
he's still getting used to.
Oh, okay.
From we know, he asked the question, I think last year, is like, should I go back to work because I still have opportunity before I drop out so long.
Yes.
I still have opportunity to, you know, go back to the software industry. And then his sister reminded him, said, you know, do you remember that we just moved back after April, and because he is still working the California time zone, so 3 hours difference, right? So
That's right. Yeah.
basically he worked till 9 p.m. in our time, and then he won't be able to have dinner with us because he's, you know, sit in front of a
3 hours.
computer.
Yeah.
But then in the morning, you know, we need to get the kids ready, and or he needs to come to the inn. So it's like really long day, and you just constantly going around doing things. We just feel that, you know, that's not the life we want, and we already made that move. Might as well try for, you know, at least 1 or 2 years, and then knowing whether it really, you know, will it work out. So we just one of the things my husband and I both believe is never look back, don't dwell in the past, you know.
Never look back, don't look at the past. I
Yeah,
love that. I love that.
because I don't think in my whole life I have any regret. Like till now, I have any regret because you can't go back and change it. For
That's
example,
true.
um,
Yeah.
before my husband and I met, I had a trip. I was in Beijing worked for 5 or 6 years,
Yep.
and I had really trouble finding the life partner that I want to spend my life with because just
In
feel
in
um,
China? Like
yeah,
you mean like in China? Yeah.
yeah, in China. Because I think I was always independent, and then
I could see that.
yeah, um,
Yep.
when I don't mean it's bad, of course.
No,
It seems
not at
that
all.
most of the guys are looking for somebody that's kind of more,
Yeah.
sweet and soft,
Oh, I
and
know. Yes, I'm from
independent
Japan.
is
Yeah, I know,
yeah.
Mina.
So that's why my market in North America is very well. So
So
yeah,
you
so
market, okay, North America. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I really resonate with you, but we'll
Uh-huh.
save it that story next time. Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. So like, do I want to go back and
Ah,
change that many years in Beijing and then say, oh, I should come to North America
that's right.
earlier? I don't think so, because when I look back right now, it's like, oh yeah, that happened. But I'm so lucky to meet my husband.
Of course.
Right. So, and then the buying in or quit my job. I
Yeah.
quit earlier than my husband, 2018, when
Okay.
our second son was born. We talked about it, and then of course, it takes few months for me to really make the decision because it's
Yep.
really scary. I've been working, like, growing up in China. My direction was always, get good education, find a
Yes.
good job,
Yep.
and I had a really good job in Beijing and high pay. So I really um, wasn't sure whether this is the way I wanted. And I
Hmm.
think the most fear at that time is, how my husband is working and I'm quitting. I was worried that we may have a big gap because my only, like, most major communication will be with him. Because
Yes.
at that time we are still in California and our business is in Canada, so I don't really need to have any interaction with people locally. So I was really
Hmm.
worried that we may have a big gap between him and I because our the time schedule are different. But anyway, we thought it's really good for the family because I can have more time with the kids, and then
Yeah.
also be really to it was overwhelming at that time with we both work full time, 2 kids, and then also running the business, um, af kind of side hustle. Um, so we take a few months and then
Hmm.
finally say, okay, I'm going to quit, and then at least give me few months to figure it out, see whether it works out. It turns out to be really great decision. If you want me to go back to work for other people, it take me some time to adapt to it because it's
Hmm.
quite
Hmm.
different. I think it works well with my personality as well.
Yep.
You see problem, you see opportunity to improve, and then you don't have to consult other people. You just go, do it. And
Oh,
then
okay. Yeah. You
yeah,
do it. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the reward is more proportional to the effort you put in as well.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
Wow. It's amazing.
yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you.
That's just like, I don't know, just listening your story, it's just like, yeah, empowering.
Yeah,
You
I
know, it's
one.
just it's
Go
so
ahead.
many people they're afraid. So many things.
Hmm.
Their excuse made them stop, right? Make them stop. But you seems to have you had fear,
Oh
but
yes.
you do it anyway. Just get it done. And you're just like, oh, give us out like for 2 years, 2 months.
Hmm.
We'll figure it out,
Yeah. I
right? I like your attitude. I like your
Thank you.
mindset though. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because you
It
don't know. You don't know until you try.
I think it's I see it's building up.
Yeah,
If 5 years ago you asked me, say, hey Mina, would you let me imagine this scenario. You bought it in 1 month prior to
yeah,
a pandemic. What do? I'll be like, no, let's sell it. Even though we're gonna lose money, let's sell it. I don't want to get into the trouble.
of course.
But because of, I think the decision, like the experience and the decision builds up, because I feel my up until now, the first major change, of course, is moving to North America, to
Yeah,
California. Because when I moved here, I have lots of friends that when we were in college together, their whole goal is to get to North America, get to Silicon Valley. I don't have any.
wow, that's
Yeah,
ambitious.
yeah.
Wow, okay.
I
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
never
yeah.
thought about it. I'm just, doing whatever, my current job I do, become the best in my team, and then, try to try to learn and then get better every day. So when I think when my it was really funny when my director asked me whether I want to come to States. My thought at that time, because at that time there was a guy in my team, not in my team, in my company, that I really like, and then he
Yes.
mentioned that he wanted to go to California, and I was thinking, yeah, if I go there earlier than him and then set up, and maybe we will have an opportunity. So that's kind of just what I thought. Sure, let's go. And then I
Wow.
don't have any friends. I don't have any plan that,
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do there, because I think at that time it's just the 2 years. I saw that is the visa is 2 years, and I
Yep.
think go there for 2 years and then come back, and then maybe I will gain some experience. So I went there, and I never thought about I will meet my husband the second day I came to.
Second day? Oh my God. Second day you landed to, I mean, America. You mean
Yes,
States?
yeah.
You met your husband at work or on the
So
street?
we not on. I picked it up from the street. Yes. Uh,
No,
no.
I don't think so. No.
So what happens is he is from Canada,
Yeah.
and he went to China for a few years. We were actually in the same company and actually same department, but the department has
Really?
about 200 people. So we never actually, because they were they came from North America, so they were like the superstar in the department, right?
Oh
Everybody
yeah.
know them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah. I
oh,
know.
this guy
I know
come
what you
from
mean. Yep.
Canada,
Yep.
super handsome, super helpful,
Yeah.
super knowledgeable. Like, that's the superstar.
I
So anyway,
understand.
we didn't know each other. We know the name, but we never had a chance to know each other.
Yeah.
He moved to California 6 months prior to us, joining
Okay.
joining another company.
Yep. Yep.
And I went there. My manager, my director, who brought me there, which I really appreciate her. Thanksgiving, the first Thanksgiving I was in California, I sent write a card for her, because I think she changed my whole life, the direction. I could either stay in Beijing and then find a guy that I don't share too much,
That's right.
common
Yeah.
interest and
Yeah.
value base, or this is totally different adventure and I don't know what it will take me to. So anyway, and then they were friends because they were both coming from like North America, so they were friends in Beijing. And then my director said, oh, could you teach Mina driving, because I brought her here, and then I don't know how she gonna survive without driving here. So I still remember, the my director. I went for a meeting and then come back. I saw a sticky note on my table, and then
Yeah.
she said, "Cliff will meet you at 5 p.m. Teach you
Okay.
driving."
All right.
Yeah.
You
So
get the
then
sticky note like,
yeah.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was super excited though. It's
That
like,
was
oh
it.
my
That was
gosh,
the
I can
beginning.
get
That was
to
the
know the
beginning.
superstar. Yeah,
Sorry. Yeah.
yeah,
Sorry. I got too excited.
yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
So
Yeah,
you
that was
start
the
from
beginning.
sticky note.
Yeah.
Sticky note. Okay.
Mm. And I failed five
Yeah.
times. The driving
Oh,
test, I failed 5 times till I
5
got.
times. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, but we get to know each other a lot, right? Because
Of
like keep,
course,
yeah, mm-hmm.
if you didn't fail 5 times,
Yeah,
you do you think you have a relationship with Cliff now? Who knows? So thank
yeah,
God
I
you failed
yeah, I
five
don't
times.
know. Yeah,
That's so cute. And then you found your, like, you found your partner, and then now you guys are having a challenge. It's challenging,
mm-hmm,
but you like you said, you don't want to regret, right?
mm-hmm,
You want to try, right? And then it takes a lot of courage,
yeah,
right?
mm-hmm,
To where you are, be where you are right now. Because
mm-hmm,
most people, they probably stay the high paying job.
mm-hmm.
Why you want to move up there? It's cold.
Yeah,
It's cold. But it's a beautiful place. You show me around with phone
yeah,
and just like, that's such a nice place. And I've been to Muskoka.
uh-huh.
It's a
Yeah,
beautiful place.
today I don't know whether you can see. I'm still sitting
Yeah.
in the
Look
so
at
that's
that. Look at the
Muskoka River. It's
view.
all covered by
Ice,
snow.
snow.
Yeah, it's
It's summertime. It's totally different scenery though,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
right? Wow. That's
I
just,
if I can share one
yeah,
message with like your audience, I think it's I look at
please.
what I did is it's not always following a plan, going to North America, get into real estate, run in was never in our plan.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
the thing is that, and I'm moving back to Canada because they just taking moving back to Canada, for example, it was we were in California for almost 6 years. It's kind
Six
of
years.
scary
Yeah.
to think about, oh, you're gonna move to a place that you're gonna be, half the year is winter.
Yeah,
It's scary.
it
Even
is.
when last November, when it started to get cold, I feel like I am trapped here.
Oh,
Like,
I
where can
know.
I go? And I
Yeah.
can't, even like normal year, we can, if we don't like it, we can, take a trip to California. But now we
Yeah.
can't. I just feel trapped. But as I get into the winter months, you only need to focus on the thing that in front of you. Okay, I have to learn how to brush the snow off my car, how to warm my car before I take the kids to school, and how to drive in the
Yeah.
snow. If you focus on, it's kind of like how you drive
Yeah.
in the at night, right? You
Yeah.
focus on
Just, yeah.
the first few,
Yeah.
and then you are, as long as you are heading towards that direction, and you may take a wrong turn, but it's okay, and then just keep focusing on the destination. It is
Wow.
scary when you think about getting into it,
Yeah.
but as long as you keep going, the rewarding is when you look back. When you
Hmm.
look back
Hmm.
5 years, you are like, oh my gosh, I was there before and now I'm here. It's so
Yeah.
rewarding to think about that and to share that with other people.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. I love your message. That's
Mm-hmm.
so true. We can only focus just, only that much, one at a
Mm-hmm.
time,
Yeah.
right? And if you think just like too far ahead, it's so scary. We can't even move. We can't
Yeah.
even get started.
Yeah, no.
Just like I like the way you, what is called analogy, like you just say that, like in the snow day, like, oh, I gotta take kids to school. What do you have to
Mm-hmm.
do next? Just
Yeah.
always just go next step, follow the next steps,
Yeah.
right? Of course you gotta brush, and sometimes unexpectedly there was ice underneath the snow, and just like, oh my gosh, okay, I gotta wait now 10
Oh,
minutes to defrost the ice.
I have
But
to
we can only
share.
do a little bit. Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I have to share this with you. The first day that it snowed, my husband was in a different town because he was meeting with have some
Yeah.
important meetings. So I had to have the two kids with me, and I need to take my older one to the school.
Yep.
I never drove in snow, and I at that time my
Yep.
husband haven't taught me to say drive in the middle in the snow days. I got into the car and
Yep.
with my both kids, and I was already late for his school, so I was already in an anxious mode, and I need to get him to school.
Oh yes.
And actually, my house to his school is only 3 minutes driving. So anyway,
Okay.
I was driving downhill, and I turned.
Yep.
And then my car just like did
A spin.
a spin.
Ooh.
So I was like trying to back up, but I don't know, at that time I already like fall into a ditch. I can't back up. So I was just waiting there, and I can't open my car door either because the snow is too heavy, and I blocked my door. So I kind of just waited there. And then several people come in, help me to pull me out, and then the kids having so much fun, right?
Of course.
Like, oh my gosh, this is like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
It was like my older kids was like, yay, exciting. I was like, no, this is not exciting. Let's get out.
You had different type of excitement, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh
yeah.
My God.
So is that give me an impression that, oh, it's so hard to drive in the winter. I'm gonna scared. I probably won't drive the whole winter, and let my husband do all the driving.
Mm-hmm.
No. I just, okay, he gave me a lesson after, and I was scared at that time. So, how is seems to be scary, but then you just keep driving one drive. You have to get kids to school. So right now, when I look at it's like I don't feel different driving in snow right now because I have did many times.
That's right. That's so true. That's so true. You have to face the fear, right?
Mm-hmm.
To get over fear, right? I know what you mean. I can so related driving in the snow.
Yeah.
I used to just like half crying, like, I don't think I can drive.
Yeah, I don't think I can get to the destination.
Because I'm from South, okay, down South. Like, beach community, like really warm part of Japan.
Yeah.
Move here and just like, this is a mistake. I don't think I can drive. But the same things, I got to get the kids to school. We have to live, right?
Yeah.
And then my husband told me, like, they're like a couple slides and spins, just like I almost in tears. And came home and I told my husband, I don't think I can drive snow.
Yeah.
He said, you got to get used to it.
Yeah.
I just like, okay. Now I can drive.
Yeah.
It's still a scary moment, but we know how to handle it because we face so many fear.
Yeah.
Right? It's when you kind of get used to it too.
Yeah. That's also going to the, the building up your strengths. Because, imagine the situation that I just decided, I can't drive in the winter. Then I can't get to the inn when I want to. I have need my husband to drive me around. I can't go out, if I need to meet somebody. It just the foundation was not there, and then the things you want to do won't happen because you stop at your first fear.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. The thing is, do you want to depend on your husband and kids rest of your life? Answer is probably no, right?
Yeah.
I'm same way. And we're from you're from China, I'm from Japan. And then I see some women come from other country, and then they still have a lot of fear. They can't go shopping without kids, or they don't know how to go to put the money without her husband. And after husband died, sometimes they get lost, or it's going to be kids' work to take care of mom. I just didn't want to be that kind of person. Women. I'm just so related to you. And then, oh my gosh, your stories, oh my gosh, pump me up. And then I'm going to have less excuse for me to go forward from now on, though.
Yeah. If you want to do something, I think really one thing that's motivate me is right now I notice that I'm doing that, but I wasn't like kind of sharing it as a strategy or anything. So I find that myself, I usually imagine I achieved that thing, and
Yep.
then I was like so proud, so excited. Let's say I want to get on a stage. I usually think about, so exciting on the stage, and it just happened because
Yeah.
I didn't know that was visualization at that time, right? It just happened because that's, focus on what you want to achieve, not the and enjoying the process, of course, but not just the problems. Yeah,
it's so true. It's so true. And then are you willing to showing on your YouTube, right? Like your journey, right? That's gonna, you know what, I will put after, I don't know, I can put, okay, I'm gonna put your YouTube channels and then your Instagram page. I know you haven't posted much on the Instagram yet.
No. Yeah.
That's okay. We only focus like one at a time, right? That's all right. So you link to it so we all can share your journey too. I'm so thrilled to see your journey, and then I'm so happy. I will go see you. Me and my husband, we'll go see you too, guys, one day.
Yeah.
So, it's, very, very, it's not too far. What, 5-6 hours from here?
Let me know when you come over for sure.
Oh, yes. Yeah. No surprise. I'll always let you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your time. My husband said 3 hours. Okay. When there's no traffic. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you so much. That must be somebody, one of your fans. Just he or she keep just commenting. I don't know.
I don't know. I
It's
don't
okay.
know.
Yeah, it's all right. This comment's gonna be gone once I post an IG live. But you have a lot of support and love too. So you know what? Not only I was so inspired, your story moved. There are so many people, especially like women like us, come from other countries, right? And then just will start struggles and keep growing. Like, you're gonna inspire so many women like us too.
Yeah,
And
I think one message is when you start, you are not like, you never know you will inspire people. You can't just live your day, right? Oh, I'm get kids to school, and you as I said at the beginning, is when you look back, you find you can do more, and you achieve more, you can do more. So it's just, I find that for women, sometimes you always thinking, oh, others are better than me, or I don't have too much to offer. But as you share more, even just share with your friends, you will find that is, because right now I heard a lot, it's like, oh, inspiring, your story is inspiring. I was like, I never thought I would be an inspiring person. It's just it's just doing whatever in front of you, and then started that you can dream more and achieve more.
I think so. It wasn't your intention when you started doing that, but now, hey,
now yes.
Up. Yeah. That's right. Thank you for sharing your story, Minna. And then, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say, but we'll do again. We'll have IG Live, we'll do it again, because I want to hear more from you too. And we all want to see your like stories, process, right? Journey.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, please. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a great day for yourself.
You too.
Yeah. And thank you, everyone.
Nice chatting with you.
Hmm?
Nice chatting with you.
Yeah. Oh, all the time. Anytime, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Take care. Bye. And bye, everyone. Thank you. Okay, thank you for watching. We will bring Minna in again. All right, I hope you have a great day. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I trust you have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.